60 seconds, one story. Let's talk about Trump and Putin, a peace call, and an extended commentary after the 60 seconds from now. Trump has made a phone call to Vladimir Putin. It's been corroborated by the Russians and confirmed by Trump via reporting it, and it's all about peace. So it seems they are beginning the process. They're on the track. They both want to come to a peace deal, and that is fantastic news. So just to read out what Trump has said about Russia and Putin himself, he wants to see people to stop dying, all those dead people, young, beautiful people. They're like your kids, 2 million of them, and for no reason. The 3-year-old war never would have happened if he'd been president. I always had a good relationship with Putin. Now, there's a lot of people, half of you brainwashed by the media and still want to believe it. There's another story coming out later today on that. But here's, I want to read to you a bit of scripture. Not that I'm a religious person, but a bit of scripture. Matthew 7:16, by their deeds you will know them. Does a man gather grapes from thorns or figs from briars? And now the extended commentary. We have been told to believe that up is down, that men are women, that peace is war. The best way to secure peace is through war. We're going to defend human rights by bombing this country. We've been led to believe that for the last 30 years. And many of us are seeing through the facade and some of us are not. Okay, and that's fine. I will do a separate video, which will be a short one on that. But so now what we're seeing is the whole thing come tumbling down. You're seeing Biden loses security clearance, or access. You're seeing Blinken literally banned from all buildings. Sullivan, security clearance revoked. It's not quite Rome where more drastic measures would have been taken, but it's very clear that there's a changing of the guard. And it's really obvious to me, at least, who's been following this very closely, that the forces at the MIC forces have been placated. That's what I see, because we're also getting pressure to increase our defense spending, even though the war is ramping down. Also, you're seeing Brussels losing their minds, which I don't mind. I'm not a fan of the EU for a lot of reasons, but one of them is it's undemocratic, it's dictatorial. What certain Germans, or most Germans of the period, wanted to do with tanks, they're now doing with banks. They did it to Greece. I'm Greek, I know a lot about it. I saw the lies. They paint out the Greeks like they were some kind of lazy country, when the truth was they were a country that didn't have any debt, until along come the German banks and gave them all the debt they needed. Supposed growth based on debt, and then lumped them with the payback for their mistakes, and then called them lazy. But anybody, anywhere in the world, who knows where the Greeks have settled and are now, integrated into that society, there's not a single person who'll say, geez, those Greeks are lazy. In fact, they admire our work ethic for the main. And we're one of the few groups that the Jewish people want to do business with. But that's more to do with ancient history. But here's the thing. This is what I'm trying to get at. People need to learn. You cannot trust your eyes in the media all the time. You have to question everything. That's why I put that Bible verse up, and there's similar things in Revelation where people are asking, how will we know what's going on? Now, again, I'm not a religious dogmatic person. I don't buy into the literal interpretations of any religion, but religions are important because they tell you wisdom that people know at the time. This has happened again and again and again. Time is a flat circle type of thing, Nietzsche. We are human beings, we don't change. There's only a set number of people that we'll have in terms of characters. And even though there's billions of us, that doesn't mean that there's these new things will pop up. No. We have psychopaths, we have swindlers, we have people like Socrates that will stand up to them, and we have sycophants that will load the bodies in, if you know what I mean. And that does not change no matter how large the society and complex society gets. So people need to understand that and have a really good look at it. If both of those people do not want to see war, then they're not bad people. If Trump is being considered to be the next insert random dictator's name, but he wants peace and he cares about people's children, I'm sorry, let's get real. And at the same time, we've got Zelensky. He's come up with the way to avoid an 18-year-old draft. He's going to give them high wages. A lot of good that's going to do. But anyway, that's the extended version. Have a nice day. I hope you have a good one.